right, this is my haven't posted in about a week live stream. Let's see if I can get it going. Let's see if I can get a few people in here tonight. If not, it's what it is. It's Saturday night, and I'm just here to hopefully chat with a few of you guys, let you guys know what's kind of going on with my channel. Haven't really been updating lately, so hopefully we can get a few people in here tonight. Let me stay. Close the door, okay? Stay out there, please. All right, hopefully everyone's doing okay tonight. It is Saturday, December 14th, 2019. So the year is almost over, and I'm kind of like freaking out because it feels like the year just started. So, it's pretty crazy. Hey, what's up, Mikey Tech Reviews? How's it going? All right, now that I'm live, let me see if I can share this live stream with everybody. Let me see. Looks like I need a haircut also. I might cut that hair soon. See if I can go ahead and share this on Twitter. Mikey, if you can hit that like button or that dislike button if you prefer, man. Up to you. Hopefully everything's going good. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so haven't done a live stream. How's work been? Work's been all right, man. Luckily, the month of December has been kind of slow, especially for us over there at my job, so I haven't really been stressing too hard. Hasn't been too bad, to be honest. So let me just see. Let me share this post with my Facebook feed over here, or my Twitter feed, excuse me. I wish we could share stuff like on Instagram. Like that would be pretty cool, right? Hasn't been too bad though, man. Luckily, like literally all week it's been kind of slow, especially for us. So I haven't really been stressing too hard. It's a grocery store. It's not like Target or like Walmart where we're constantly getting like I guess just a bunch of like random orders, I guess. So Mikey Tech, how's it going? Let me know how the live stream looks, by the way. I'm streaming on the Umidigi A5 Pro, so hopefully it looks okay. And I've been kind of lazy with my videos lately. I haven't really wanted to do anything, and it's just kind of like a lack of motivation, I guess, as far as posting goes. I feel like there's some weeks that I go on a posting spree and I'll post like several videos, and then there's some weeks where I just don't want to do anything. This past week and the week prior to that has kind of been the case for my channel, where I just haven't really been posting any content, man. So, I did get new glasses, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed. Boom, got some Oakleys this time around, so hopefully they look a little better. Guess who? What's up, TSB? How's it going, man? Welcome back to my channel, man. Saturday night live stream. It's probably been more than a week, but it's whatever. Thanks for the comment on the glasses, by the way. I always kind of like to go with like a matte finish on my glasses, so these have no like, it's just basically matte black. It's like a matte black or dark gray, I want to say. It's kind of hard to see in the video. I think it's like a dark grayish. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking my videos. Maybe I'll start trending worldwide, and people will just join in on my channel, etc., like that. Right? That would be pretty cool, actually. But no, man. I've just been I've been pretty good. I've been telling Mikey. I was telling Mikey Tech over here, hey, man, I've been doing all right. I just just kind of a lack of motivation of me wanting to post anything on YouTube as far as like videos go. I still have the ZTE Blade 7 A7 Prime, or whatever you want to call it, from Visible. And I went out like last week and I took some pictures and videos with the actual the smartphone itself, but I just never got around to like editing the stuff together to show you guys like what the video quality looks like on the that specific phone. Same thing with the Coldpad Legacy S. I just haven't really wanted to or cared to, I guess, just put those videos together. So that's a lack of motivation on my part. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey, what's up, Tectwan? How's it going, man? Mikey Tech says, if you don't feel like posting, I understand. I get into that some of those weeks. Yeah, man. And, I don't know if it's because it's the holiday season and I just kind of have my mind distracted on other things like wanting to get my family gifts and everything like that. Tectwan says, hey, how are you doing tonight? Yesterday, December 14th, was my birthday, and I'm 40 years old now. Tectwan B, happy birthday, man, or happy belated birthday, man. 40 years old, wow, man. I thought you were a lot younger than that, so Kudos to you, first of all, for hitting 40, man. That's like a big milestone. That's a big life milestone. So I mean, that's pretty cool, man. I gotta give you props and respect there, man, for hitting the big 4-0, dude. I mean, I'm 7 years away from 40, and I just can't believe that I'm gonna be 40 years old in 7 years, and I just there's a lot of feelings there, I guess, if you know what I mean. Hopefully, in 7 years, things will be different. Maybe I'll be a full-time YouTube partner. Maybe I won't be. I don't know. I'm getting close to 10,000 subs, by the way, guys. So continue sharing my channel with your friends or your social media pages. That always helps, guys. That always helps other people discover my channel. Obviously, I was actually looking at my stats, and literally only 1% of my viewers, of my subscribers, watch my videos. So that means that I have close to 10,000 subscribers, and only 1%, which is only like 100 of my subs, actually watch my videos when I upload the videos, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, and again, I don't know if that's just because a lot of those YouTube people are just not looking at my videos, or if they're just ignoring them. But I mean, if you're not gonna be watching videos that you're subscribed to, why subscribe to the channel, right? Like, unsubscribe. You don't need to be subscribed to my channel if you're not gonna be watching the videos. So I mean, that's pretty interesting. I think that like that's a pretty interesting statistic that I saw, that again, one like literally less like a little more than 1% of my subscribers actually watch my videos. So it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I guess it is what it is. You know what I mean? See that these subscriber numbers really don't mean anything, because most of my viewership, 99% of my viewership, actually comes from like searches or related videos, which is pretty crazy. But it is what it is. Let's see. TSB says you're welcome. So everyone's thinking, or everyone's wishing Tech Twan happy birthday again. Happy birthday, man. Visible is also giving a free table called DTE ZPad if you port your number to them and you buy any device. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that, where they're giving away a tablet, right? So it's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, that's not tablets are not something that I've really been interested in reviewing lately. Um, just because I guess I don't know. I feel like the iPad kind of is dominant in that specific area, and there's really no tablet out there that's really competing with the iPad at this point. I think just whatever else is out there, or whatever tablets exist out there. I mean, aside from Samsung, which you have the Samsung Galaxy Tab, which I don't know how many versions of that are out there already. But even then, it's like there's not much competition, unless you get like an Amazon Fire, which a lot of people don't really care about the Amazon Fire tablets. Uh, Tecton B says, I watch most of all your videos when I can. I be busy with my two boys and family. No, man, Tecton, that's not fine. That's fine, man. I'm just kind of ranting because of that really ugly statistic that I watch on my or I look at my when I'm looking at my analytics over here, that literally only 1% watch my videos, and I'm just like, wow, like only 1% out of almost 10,000. So if you do the math, 1% out of 10,000 is only like 100, man, maybe even less. You know what I mean? So I mean, I know you guys watch my videos, obviously, because you guys are first to jump into my live streams and give positive comments, etc., like that. So I just want to give recognition to all of you who are staying consistent and watching my videos when you can. You know what I mean? It's not so much that I'm wanting everyone to watch my videos, but I think at the end of the day, it's like, wow, like I really wish if everyone watched your videos that you posted, like if all 9,000 of my subs watched my videos, I would get 9,000 views per video, which is pretty amazing. You know what I mean? I think that's a pretty amazing statistics. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. I have a friend wanting me to order something for them on Amazon, really quick. Let me add that to my cart. Oh wow. I have two things in my cart. That's interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I mean, appreciate it, Tech Twan. I mean, again, so I'm sending a picture to a friend that's asking for some information. She wants me to order her something on Amazon since I have Amazon Prime. You wanted to see what I thought about the A7. So far, I mean, what I've used for it, it's not a bad phone. I mean, it's a lot better than the R2. So, I mean, here's the A7 right here. It's a good feeling phone all the way around. You can hear that my notification sounds right. It's a good phone all the way around. To be honest, I mean, 32 gigs of internal memory. Uh, I haven't even benchmarked it to be honest, but I mean, just with the apps that I have on here, it's a pretty snappy device, considering it's only $99. You know what I mean? Especially for ZTE, I get for a ZTE phone. You know what I mean? So I'm really not complaining. My only kind of qualm with this specific phone, again, the ZTE A7 Prime or whatever you want to call it. There's so many different names for it now, right? Is that my only qualm with this is that not so much the battery life is good, by the way, but no, is that the video codec it doesn't shoot in MP4, it shoots in like 3GP. So when I move the files over to my computer or whatever, I can't edit them on Adobe Premiere because the file codec doesn't match up on that software. So I actually have to convert the videos every single time. And when you convert videos from one codec to another, it kind of messes with the quality a little bit. So, I try not to do it that much. So, I mean, for the most part, other than that, I can't complain. It's got a good camera in the back, obviously. I haven't really tested so much of the front facing camera. Let's try that right now, right? It doesn't look too bad. It looks a little bit grainy, actually. Let's see. Can I make my face prettier? Nah, I don't want to do that. So I mean, for the most part, I mean, it's not a bad phone. I mean, for $100, I mean, I feel like the $100 price range phones are getting better. Like it's ridiculous how I remember like 5 years ago, $100 phones were trash. You know what I mean? And it's like now, like I think the phone that really set the bar for like $100 device was the original Moto G, which that phone at the time was only like a Nexus device somewhat, but it was like more of like a watered down Nexus device. Okay, let me. Okay. But at the same time, I guess like I can't complain about this phone too much. It's a good pocketable size phone. Screen's probably a little bigger than what I want it to be. That's so funny that I don't even remember the screen size of it. But it's basically here. Let me show you guys the size of my iPhone. This is my iPhone 11, and this is the ZTE A Prime 7. And basically, the screen size is pretty much on par with it. You know what I mean? So I'm getting a bunch of stupid crap going this way, but someone's sending me a Snapchat. Ooh, it makes me want to sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't want to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. But yeah, I have a friend wanting me to order something for them on Amazon, and I have Amazon Prime, so. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Thank you. Someone knew I was gonna sneeze. All right. Thanks in advance. Someone's ordering. Looks like handcuffs. Okay, hold on. Let me remove that. Let me proceed to checkout over here. Let me change the address here. Did you get the ZTE? Okay, hold on, wait. I'm missing like the thing over here. Did you get the ZTE Prime A7 from Visible? Yes, I did. I don't know if there's an unlocked version of it or if there's any other versions of it on that phone, but I'm not 100% sure. So Mikey says the ZTE flagship is the ZTE Axon 10 Pro. Yeah, I think that's what, like a $500 or $600 device. I think that's really expensive, honestly. I feel like I would be just happy with this device than getting like the Axon Pro. And I know there's another device that came out recently that you can buy unlocked also that's around like the 120 around the $120 or $160 price range, which again, like I don't know if I would want to send. Excuse me, excuse all the noises, guys. Let's see, $30. Okay, give me a second here. Let me change payment method here. Make sure this is it. Okay, it's already there. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, got it. All right, sorry. Can I delete these pictures? All right, sorry about that, guys. I was helping my friend order the item there. Okay, hold on. Did you trade phones, and how is that phone? I had missed it when you were talking about it. Oh, okay. So here's the phone again, the ZTE A7 Prime. What the heck is that? I hope that's not cat poopy. I think it's a piece of chocolate, actually. I ate chocolate the other night. It's because my cat sometimes gets on this table and his paws are a little dirty. I'm over here smelling it. No, so I mean, it's an okay phone, and yes, I did get it through Visible Mobile Buddy. I did this swap program where you basically just swap an old Android phone. There's the, let me see if the fingerprint sensor works. It's not because I haven't logged in on this phone in like a day. But yeah, for the most part, again, look at that. The fingerprint sensor works flawlessly, by the way. Like I'm just so impressed how fast the fingerprint works on these cheap devices. I feel like yeah, they're already on par with like the iPhone fingerprint sensors, which is pretty crazy. Again, this is running Android like 9.0. It's not running the newest version of Android, and I don't think it'll probably get Android 10. Let's see. I will never order for someone with my Prime because I had a problem with a dude not like the item, wanted me to order for them, and wanted to return it. Well, for the most part, like the person that I ordered for is like a family member, and she like if there's any return issues, like it's not a big deal. Like you just take it back to the UPS store, and they take care of it themselves. You know. I gotta sneeze again, guys. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, my friends just said they finally evolved Wigglytuff and Togetic on Pokemon Go, by the way. Thanks again, TSB. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting sick. I started sneezing at work earlier today, and I certainly don't feel sick. I just feel like because it's the weather that my allergies are just kind of getting wonky or whatever. This phone I don't think you can use on T-Mobile because technically it's under Verizon's network. I mean it's locked to Visible, so unless you find somewhere to get it unlocked, you probably won't be able to get it like unlocked anywhere. But again, for the most part, like let's see if I can do. Let's see if you guys can see the face unlock really quick. Let's see if that'll work. It works pretty quick. Like, and again, my finger's like back here. Like I'll do that again. Okay, ready? So compared to Face ID on the iPhone, which the iPhone Face ID is like, it's pretty fast, right? You have to kind of, I mean, that's fast compared to what you got with the ZTE, right? But let's do that one more time, right? And it's already basically unlocked. You know what I mean? But for the most part, like, it still picks it up pretty quick. Like, I don't think that it's like a few milliseconds that you can't complain about. Obviously, the screen's okay. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, for $100 phone, I mean, and that's because I don't even have the brightness all the way up. If I were to put the brightness all the way up, which boom, the brightness is all the way up there, it looks good. It looks very vibrant. I mean, it looks like a higher end phone in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say about that. Like, it just looks good. Like I usually like to have the brightness a little bit down on there. Yeah. Well, you would think that like a lot of the newer phones coming out, like even like because I got this phone not even a couple weeks ago, that you would think that like a lot of these other phones would be coming out with like Android 10 already. I mean, I feel like companies, whether it be like Samsung, ZTE, whatever, LG, Motorola, your Motorola's out there, they would be more on it when it comes to upgrading their Android system to the newest version of Android, like all the time. Like iOS, I mean, even though iOS is like basically, for for all the Apple platforms, excuse me, I'm like blanking out there, that you would think that Apple, even they're updating even their older devices like the iPhone 6s, you know what I mean? And even like the SEs are still getting like Android like. Oh snap! It's Rob Crabtree. How's it going, bro? How's it? Thanks for joining in tonight. It's a random like Saturday night chat, and it's what 11 o'clock my time over here. And I figured you guys would probably be on a little bit later. I've tried like live streaming during the day, and I just don't get a lot of people during the day. So I prefer to do my live streams at night, or at least that's when I feel like most of my followers are awake. All five of you guys, by the way. But it's just we're just chilling. We're just having a chat. We're talking about Android. We're talking about iOS. We're talking about the ZTE Blade or A Prime 7, whatever you want to call it. And they were just asking me how I'm doing, etc., like that. How's everything with you, Rob? Is everything cool, man? Are you ready to buy my phones over here, or what? Any of you guys interested in buying some of my phones? Just kidding. I'm not trying to sell them, but if I do, I'll probably just post them on eBay or something like that. Oh crap! Hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I have to double check my order. Review or edit your order. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Again, I'm just responding. I'm having to send the information to my friend um about the stuff that I ordered for them. So hopefully it goes good. Should be here by Tuesday next week. Let's see, Rob Crabtree, man. But what's up? What's going on? I was letting the other guys know that I was looking at an interesting statistic on my YouTube channel, right? And it was showing me that only 1% of my followers watch my videos, man. Can you believe how crappy that is? Or can you believe how crappy that makes me feel, I guess, because I have almost 10,000 subs and literally only 1% or like 100 of them watch my videos every time I post a video. So yeah, I mean, I don't really plan to sell the ZTE phone. I still have the R2, by the way. So I mean, they're just kind of like, they're just phones that I have. I mean, I think if Visible does another swap up program, I might just end up sending back one of these phones and just doing that. But no, I don't plan to sell these Visible phones. I do have other phones, Mikey Tech. So you know, don't be thinking that I'm trying to scam people over here or anything like that. But anyways, glad to have you guys here tonight. 9.57K subs. I'm this close to 10,000. I don't think I will hit 10,000 within the next couple of weeks. So my goal this year was actually to hit 15,000. Sadly, my channel did not jump up that much. So from the beginning of the year to this to now, I think I started the year at I don't remember exactly when I started what I started the year with. I think I was under 9,000 at the beginning of the year. So I think I had like 8,700 maybe or whatever, maybe less. Naruto Uzumaki or something like that. Naruto, are you Jewish? I am not Jewish, by the way. I had friends that were Jewish when I was growing up, though. No, I am not Jewish, though. But thanks for thinking that. Well, I don't know. What a random question, but hey, thanks for joining in, Naruto Uzumaki. I've been actually watching a lot of Naruto lately. I've been watching Shippuden, the series. I'm on like episode like 240 some, and basically that arc is where like Naruto is actually training with the Eight Tails to gain control of the Nine Tails, I guess. So very interesting comment. Am I Jewish? No, I am not Jewish. I am not Jewish. Whoa, okay. What's everyone up to tonight, though? Rob, are you still there? Tectwan, is everyone still there? I don't know. Or you guys are still there? Send me a comment. I'm not seeing anything. There's no activity going on over here. So yeah. But anyway, the ZTE Blade A Prime 7. It's really not a bad phone. Like honestly, if I was like broke or whatever, and I was just having to use a phone for like a good while, it would probably be a phone like this. You know what I mean? But again, like the video and the I guess not. The video quality isn't great, obviously, but it's not horrible either. I guess it just really depends on your lighting condition. I've actually tried live streaming on this, and the quality is just not great, at least in my experience. It just depends on the area that I've been. But for it being on Verizon's LTE network, right, I'm just not getting the speeds or like the connection that I want. Like, look, I'm trying to run a speed test, and it's just taking a little bit of time. So, I mean, my usual downloads are like 30 megs or whatever, which isn't bad. You know what I mean? But I should still be able to like do a live stream with like this speed over here. You know what I mean? And I'm just not getting anything, which it's horrible right now. Oh yeah, I'm sure this will be $29 just like the R2. But this phone, to be honest, isn't way. It's way better quality than the R2, or at least in my opinion. It's way better build quality, better screen, better phone. Let me take this really quick, guys. Have a friend calling me really quick. Okay. Hello. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now. Yeah. Yeah, no, text me. I was gonna say I ordered it. I don't know if you got the picture. So yeah, okay. Do you want me to call you back in a little bit? All right, just text me. Okay, bye bye. Okay, sorry about that, guys. First phone call on a live stream, by the way. So, Tecton V says I'm a little busy right now. I'm watching you and doing other things also. Oh man, that's no problem. How's the? I was gonna say, how is the OnePlus 7 Pro, dude? I really wish I can get my hands on like a flagship device like that for Android. I feel like I would be doing like so many camera comparisons between like the iPhone and a flagship like that. Like I wish I was like in CV Tech's position where like they sent me like the Pixel 4. He was like super lucky to be even like noticed, I guess, on YouTube, and I'm like super jealous about that. Yeah, if you order it directly from ZTE, you'll get it unlocked, obviously, right? But I mean, again, Visible, if you just do the little swap program, you can get it for like literally $20. That's what I paid for it. I paid $20 for this phone because I used my own promo code, and I haven't used Visible in a while. As far as like, I have two different numbers with Visible Mobile, um, but they're not. How do you say? I guess they're not. One of them, I know they're not doing the. I know Visible's not doing the I guess the promo code program anymore where like if they do a promo code you get like a specific amount off. Like I don't see it anywhere on their website anymore. So am I logged in? Hold on, I'm gonna go to my account really quick. I have two different accounts. I don't even know which one I'm logged into or not. Okay, it's telling me. So this one is the one it's telling me I have like $440 in Visible credit. It says your account has been suspended. It says $40 was due on December the 14th. But it says I have $440, but it's still telling me to pay $40 even though that even though the emails are telling me that I only have to pay $20. So I don't like I kind of don't get what's going on there. I guess I really need to let me sign out and let me check my other account. It's kind of weird, guys, how Visible works, but like you can do what like there's different programs that you can use. Obviously, they have like that Party Pay now. I don't really get what that is, I guess, or whatever. I don't know what's going on over here. It's like not even giving me the option to change emails anymore. Okay, here we go. So like with the newer account, which is one that I have, it doesn't give you the option to like share your experience anymore or whatever you want to call it. I guess I don't know how to explain that, guys. OnePlus 7 Pro is a good phone, and I also have the OnePlus 7T. If you had to choose phones, like which one would you use as your daily, the OnePlus 7 Pro or the OnePlus 7T? Like, I mean, I would use either phone. You know what I mean? Like that's just pretty. I don't know. I don't know what to say there. I guess because I would really like to get my hands on a OnePlus 7 Pro. I feel like in 2 or 3 years that's going to be like a really good phone to still use, even though and hopefully the price on it has like gone down. So yeah, let's see. Let's go to my account really quick. Account. No, so no, my old account is actually not linked to my new account, by the way. So I'm not trying to use that credit at all from the old account. If I want to use the original account, I'll just use it. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is like before when you signed up for Visible, like if you were to if you shared the promo code, you would actually get like credits, right? Or like several credits, right? Where you can use it to pay your, your following bill for the following month. So like, let's say your bill's $40 a month. If you had like credits from the promo code, you would only have to pay 20. But now from my original account, it says I have $440 in credit, and now it's telling me that I still have to pay $40. But I get emails that say, "Oh, you only have to pay $20 to come back." Well, I think that's interesting, I guess. But yeah, I guess that's kind of stinks. It kind of stinks that they're no longer offering that or whatever. But my original account still has that, which is pretty cool. Hmm. All right, sorry, I'm reading some text messages over here. But okay, you're saying, "Hey, what's up, Tech for your needs? How's it going, man? I just saw your post, by the way. Sorry for the wait there, by the way. We're talking about Visible Mobile right now, and I'm just talking about like how they used to have like promo codes that you can like use so that you can get people to join their service, but they don't do that anymore, which is pretty interesting, I guess. My iPhone 11 is pretty good, and it's my daily driver. It's going to be my daily driver for the next couple of years, probably. I can't complain about it so far. I mean, again, the only thing that I really kind of hate about it is the screen because it's not an OLED panel, so the blacks are not as black as I would like them to be. Like you can kind of see it there. It's kind of hard to see. Well, these cell phone cameras. I'm streaming on my Umidigi A5 Pro, by the way. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Tech Twan B says I am using both phones, the OnePlus 7T, and I am using it on T-Mobile, and my OnePlus 7 Pro, I am using it with Verizon, but I get the OnePlus 7 Pro from T-Mobile. Oh, that's not too bad. Well, if you ever get bored with one of those phones, man, and you feel like sending it to one of your buddy YouTubers over here for review, hit me up, man. That would be nice, right? It says Tech One says, "Do you interested in doing a smartwatch video?" I've done smartwatch videos in the past. I know there's some that I probably would want to do, but I don't know. I think wearable tech is pretty, like, it's getting more and more. What's the word? Like, wearable tech is, it's it's becoming a more common thing, right? Where these smartwatches are more thing. I'm obviously Apple and the Apple Watch is very dominating in that field because the Apple Watch is just such a solid device, you know what I mean? But you had Samsung competing against it a while back, which you haven't really seen. You don't really see a lot of like um, things about Samsung smartwatches anymore. And then there's just a lot of like generic brands out there that are trying to just put out crappy products. Okay, let's see. Mikey Tech says the party plan is available. You have to tell people to sign up under you, and once you receive email that someone signed up under your bill, we go down to $20 and up 4 people on a party plan. That's okay. That's interesting. Feel like it's like okay. Well, I guess that's something I'm gonna have to maybe promote later on my um on my YouTube over here, right? Just kidding. I don't know. But okay, thanks for the info. I was aware about the party plan, but I just didn't know exactly how it worked. So I appreciate that, Mikey Tech. I shouldn't be drinking soda this late, but it's whatever. All right, let's get on Twitter over here. How many of you guys are following me on Twitter, by the way? You all need to follow me on Twitter. I only have 134 followers. I think I've only jumped up like 30 followers all year. I think at the beginning of the year I had like 100 followers on Twitter, and now I have 134. So I guess that's not too bad. CB Tech's been posting a lot of videos. Kevin Breeze has been posting a lot of videos also, by the way. Oh, by the way, my last video that I did post, which was last week, was like on fixing a cracked windshield, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys saw that video or not, but I bought that little $11 repair kit from Walmart, the Rain-X one. My friend said there's an ad on my live stream. Nice, I'm getting paid. All right, getting paid. That's what's up. Gotta make it rain, guys. Okay, party plan is available. You have to tell people, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Go to Visible and watch the video about party plan. Yeah, like I like that, but I also just like the original promo code. Like I really thought that, it would just be like they would just give you that promo code. So again, the ZTE 7A7 Prime or whatever, $7 or $20 for this phone is what I paid. And it's a pretty solid device also. I mean, it's only got that one single camera lens though, but for the most part the camera lens actually is pretty good. I mean, like the pictures that I've taken have not disappointed. Like, let's see, device folders, let's see, photo frames, free up space. It says account storage 32 gigs of 100 gigs. Oh man, I need to start deleting some of these photos. Let's see, trash archive. Like I was out shooting pictures and videos, and I ran into a guy that, see if I can get this to focus right. I ran into a guy that had the DJI Osmo Pocket, or whatever you want to call it, and I told him, hey man, let me take a picture of that. So I took a picture of that, and the picture itself, like, it looks really ugly on here, obviously, but like on the screen, it actually looks pretty good. Let me show you guys some. All right, so here we are again, shooting a actual duck, which is pretty cool, honestly. This is a video that I took that I was gonna edit together, and I just haven't done it. Fake ones in the background over there. Takes pretty good video, even though it's only 1080p at 30 frames a second. That's way more followers than me, Tech for Your Needs, by the way. Share, if you can, share my channel with your followers.
Shooting a
Yeah.
actual duck, which is pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah. It's pretty snappy. I can't complain, honestly. Honestly, I should challenge myself to just use these phones as a daily driver. And I really haven't, because again, my iPhone is my daily driver. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like I want to get the full experience. You know what I mean? Tecton B says, I am not getting no more phones from T-Mobile. I have to pay for all these phones off first, but I just ordered the Samsung Galaxy smartwatch and I should be getting it this week. And I have two for you, one for the wife. Well, that's pretty cool. Tech for Your Needs says, I'm blind, too much bezels. Oh no. I mean, this doesn't really have anything. I mean, it has somewhat of a chin, but it's really not that bad. Something that, yeah, that was 1080p. Yeah, no, maybe it was just the way I shot the video, right? But yeah, it's 1080p, and it was looking all right. I mean, I literally have to get the files on my computer. I need to edit them, and I need to piece together a video. I'm off the next couple of days, guys, so if I'm not feeling too lazy, I'll piece together the videos for y'all, and I'll post them up, and just to show you guys like what the video quality and the picture quality of this is. Same thing with the Coolpad Legacy S. I need to do some Christmas shopping, by the way, guys. Christmas is like 10 days away, and I've only bought one gift, and that's for my niece, by the way. So my niece, yeah, it was the video. Yeah, the video was 1080p. And I've only bought one gift, which is for my niece, and I haven't bought anything else like for my family members. So I think I'm gonna start looking to buy gifts either today or Monday. I'm off the next couple of days, so I'm gonna take the time to just look for gifts and hopefully get that out of the way by this week. That way I don't have to worry about next week or whatever like that. So let's hope that works out, guys. You know what I mean? Send those super chats so that I can afford these nicer gifts. Just kidding. But I mean, it's been a pretty crazy year for BTech reviews, right? I mean, I've jumped a lot in subscribers. I think I wish I could put something together like a year-end review, right? Where I just talk about my best videos, my most viewed videos, whatever. I think my most viewed video since I've started the year is probably my iPhone 11 versus the 10 comparison, which has probably around under a little 50,000 views, which is probably my most successful video for the years. But I have a couple that have reached the 10,000 mark, which may not seem like a lot for some YouTubers. I think a lot of us take the number of views for granted on YouTube, especially when you have such high-end YouTube partners, guys like Marquez, Unbox Therapy, who instantly get like a million views per video, or you have popular YouTubers, guys like Peter McKinnon, who will post a video and they'll get 100,000 hits in less than a day. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. 100,000 views is a lot of monetization, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, Tecton says he's getting the smartwatch for his wife for Christmas. Mikey Tech says, I'm getting the Alcatel 3V tomorrow. It has a 6.7-inch display. I think I can't do smartphones that big anymore, guys. I think it's cool that Alcatel's bringing out new phones and trying to compete with a lot of these other companies, but I just can't see myself reviewing a 6.7-inch phone. Guys, the iPad Mini is an 8-inch device. You know what I mean? It's not that big. You know what I mean? So it's you're already in tablet territory to be honest, once you're above the 6.5-inch area, you're already in you're already in tablet territory. So to me, it's just wow, you know what I mean? All right, let's go to YouTube Classic. And let's go look at my top ranked videos. I'm missing the original YouTube Classic, but I mean, I guess they're pushing the YouTube Studio Beta on everybody, so you kind of just have to get used to it. And it's no longer the beta. I think it's now that's a thing now. So yeah, the iPad Mini. I had the iPad Mini, and it's yeah, you're right. It's 7.9 inches, and I love the iPad Mini. By the way, I feel like getting another iPad Mini, to be honest. It says you are legally required to comply with Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and our laws to tell us your videos are made for children. Okay, I already know that. I already know about that. Hello. Kind of annoying, I guess, that they're doing that, but I guess I can see why they're doing the whole child protection safety thing, because a lot of kids use YouTube and there's really not a lot of stuff there really wasn't a lot of stuff protecting the kids from like viewing like ugly content, I guess, or whatever. Let's see. Most viewed. My most viewed video has about almost 400,000 views, I think. Let's look at this. My TCL Roku 4K, which is at 383,000. That's a lot, by the way. Oh, my dog wants to get it. Hold on. By the way, I bought walkie-talkies from Walmart, and I'm going to go off-roading tomorrow, and I'm going to get like the off-roading on video, or I'm going to take my DSLR tomorrow, and I'm actually going to shoot while I'm out there. So I'm hoping that goes well. And I bought like a pair of walkie-talkies that I'm going to test out, because where that is, the cell phone signal is like non-existent over there. So I'm going to take walkie-talkies and give one to my dad and one to my brother-in-law. That way we can communicate while we're out there, because I can't call them. I can't be like on a three-way call just because it's bad. Wow, as of this year, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 videos over 100K views, which they're the same 5 videos that I had at the beginning of the year. So pretty cool, I guess. I mean, pretty interesting. Let's see what everyone's saying here. I'm getting a smartwatch. Let's see. Yeah, they have YouTube Kids, which is understandable, but I mean, I don't know, honestly. The most social media Copa is going after is TikTok after they are done with YouTube. That's not a surprise, because TikTok is not really a kid app either, if you know what I mean. Mikey Tech says, them big YouTubers get big ad revenue and don't have to try, and they get companies sending them free products just for them to... It's true. You're right about that. I feel like they get all the benefits, nowadays. The small YouTubers are not getting noticed, which, it's kind of stinks, but at the same time, these, billion-dollar companies, they do have the choice and the exclusivity of sending these items to whoever they want. It's not like there's a rule that says, oh, you have to send them to, small YouTubers, right? I mean, I don't know if that COPA law is hurting anybody on YouTube. Yeah, some YouTubers do put in the work, and they do put in all the man hours, you know what I mean, and to get popular and to be better at what they do, obviously. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, you can only do so much as a small tech YouTuber, or as a small YouTuber in general. It's really hard to get noticed, but it is possible, and people just need to know that you are getting, I mean, it is what you do. A lot of people say like, hey, some people just get lucky, but at the same time, one lucky video doesn't equate success. You know what I mean? You have to continue posting and being consistent to get noticed. So for me personally, like, I'm not like, I'm not trying to be too salty. I think I said it in my last live stream that, I definitely think that I should be at a higher count than I am, but YouTube's algorithm doesn't really pay attention to my videos, I guess. So it's, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain too hard on that, but at the same time, what can I do? All right, so videos that I posted this year, the iPhone 11 versus the X comparison has almost 60,000 views. My regular iPhone unboxing video has 41,000 views. Let's see videos that have a good amount of views. Okay, let me see. Anything else from this year? I think those are my top 2 from this year. Let me go to my next page really quick. I'm just literally going over like how many views my videos have that from this year that have like a good popular amount. I did one in February on iMovie on how to add music to a video. That one has 24,000 views, so that's pretty good, especially since it's more of like a tutorial video. My dogs are playing in the background. What are you guys doing almost? My dogs are having too much fun. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. My Umadigi A5 Pro video is my like fourth most viewed video of the year, which has 15,000 views, which is really, you know, I posted that in July, so I think that's pretty okay. Let's see, my Moto G6 video. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna look at the first 3 pages of this, and then I'm gonna probably. Okay, my CoolPad Legacy review video has 13,000 views, so I didn't expect to get that many hits, to be honestly, but it is what it is. That video is a lot more successful than a lot of my videos that I'm seeing on this page with it. November 13th, yada yada yada. Let's see if there's anything else on this page from this year. The Umadigi A3 Pro has 10,000 views, which is not bad at all. The T-Mobile test drive video, if you guys remember that one, I posted that in September. It has 9,700 views, which is not bad at all. And let's see, I think that's it. I mean, I'm only going to go over those. So videos that I posted this year are not, I mean, some of them did good, some of them didn't, you know what I mean? Some of them are probably like in the lower ranges, obviously, like under the 5,000 mark, which is really not, it's really nothing to gawk at, guys. You know, if you're a YouTuber, obviously, like, these numbers matter. But, like, at the same time, you know, it's really what you make of it, right? You know, and what you're doing, I guess, to continue making your channel relevant, right? The AOC dual monitors. Wow, I can't believe that one has almost 5,000 views. I'm just like looking at old videos. My Spigen iPhone 11 case under $15, 4,824 views, and that's just a case. That's just a case video. So I've had companies reach out. The CoolPad Legacy unboxing has about 4,400 views. That's somewhat of a disappointment, to be honest. But let's see. Trying out Mint Mobile, March 3rd, 2019. That has about 4,000 views. CoolPad Legacy, can it play Fortnite? 4,000 views. I feel like these are just like cheap, how do you say, cheap views. CoolPad Legacy video and audio quality issues. Okay. Nexus 5 video in 2019, 3,000 views. I appreciate that. What do you want? You guys need to stop being chiflado. These dogs, man. No, not bad. I mean, I can't complain for the most part. Like, some of these videos, they don't have like a lot of views, but I mean, anytime. Thanks, I appreciate it, TSB. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. My visible mobile hotspot. How fast is it? 2,000 views. It's just interesting, I guess, to see how many views these have. Like, I'm just like, wow. Like, some of these videos, obviously, you know, they're not amazing, but I mean, they're not horrible either, I guess. I mean, I think to me, like, the video is successful if I can break 1,000 views on it, and a lot of my videos have more than 1,000 views. So, I mean, it's very few videos that have less than 1,000 views, which, you know, obviously it takes time for these videos to accumulate the 1,000 views. Wow, okay. The Wiko Ride review only has 942 views. How funny. I'm like entering the area where my videos have less. My LG Nexus 5X review has only 800 views, by the way, so there's not that many views on that one, which is okay. I don't expect it to. Okay, Visible Data Network, the ZTER2. The cool padded canvas. I got demonetized for that video, by the way, because I think I was using copyrighted content, by the way, which it is what it is, I guess. I had the Nexus 5, the first one. I also had the Nexus 5, the first one that came out, and it was a good phone, man, honestly. So, no complaints there. Okay, the views are just there as long as your analytics go up on videos, not dead or low views sitting on your channel, and that's different story. Yeah, I mean my channel has been fluctuating since I posted those iPhone videos. There's some days that I'll get like 3,000 views in a day. There's some days where I'll get like maybe between like 2,200 and 3,000 views, I guess. So it has gone up. You know, I can't complain too hard on that. Hey, mama, let's go outside, I guess. Go. No, don't complain. These animals are they're being a big pain in the butt, guys. But you know, I think that this year, you know, I'm pretty proud of my accomplishments. I need to go to my analytics and just see like this year, 2019. So in 2019, I can actually give you the stats right now on how many views my YouTube channel has gotten. So let me go ahead and show you guys really quick. I'm not trying to flex on anybody over here, by the way. Let me move this really quick. Let's see if I can. There you go. So I have 660,000.2K views. My average watch time, or my watch time hours, is 31.1K. I've jumped up 1.7 thousand subscribers since the beginning of the year, which is still it's a pretty big accomplishment. So that means that I was under 8,000 at the beginning of the year. And I don't want to show my revenue there just because, but you know, I think that's a pretty solid number compared to last year. I want to look at last year's number just to see where. Oh yeah, I'm doing way better than last year, by the way. From last year, it's a way bigger increase, which is pretty crazy. It's a 39% increase from last year, is what I'm trying to say. So that's a big accomplishment for me, and I made almost more than $1,000 more this year than I did last year. So that just hopefully means that there's good things to come from my channel in 2020, right? So I can quit my day job, guys. Help me quit my day job, okay? Just kidding. I hope, again, that's a goal of mine, that I can quit my day job so I can just do content full time, though. It's tough, though. I mean, honestly, I mean, you have to be making in the thousands to just, you know, think about it. And even then, I would have to be making that kind of money consistently for at least a year before I considered, I guess, leaving my day job. You know what I mean? Which it's just really not like in the cards right now, especially with my student loans and my car payment and just everything else, you know, like other bills, you know, that we just have to take care of as we get older. So let's see. Mikey Tech says, when you do a video on a popular product, or like when a phone gets released the same day, you talk about or pick up the device, your analytics will. Yeah, you know, and that's respectable. And yes, TSB, I did have the Nexus 4 originally. Also, that was actually my first Nexus device, and I loved it. I loved the little way the way the screen would turn off. It looked like an old school TV. And I hate the fact that when Android updated to Android, I believe it was Android 5.0, that it took away that little like thing where you turn off the screen. I hated that so much. I love the fact that when you turned it off, it looked like you were turning off an old CRT TV. So I was like, why don't they do that anymore? You know what I mean? Why doesn't Google like bring that back? You know what I mean? I thought little things like that is what made that phone like amazing to me. You know what I mean? The back of the Nexus 4 was amazing, and it had a glass back as well. I don't believe it had any type of wireless charging, but I know it had NFC. And I know a lot of people complained that the original Nexus 4 didn't have like LTE bands, but they were there. They just didn't have them enabled apparently for whatever reason. Um, so yeah, from 4.4 to 5.1 is when they removed it. Yes, that is correct. I hated that. Android 5 ruined it. The Nexus 5, in my opinion, they should have just kept the Nexus on Android 4.4. Where I mean, even then, even though Android 5.1 at the time to me was like one of the most buttery and fast experiences I've ever experienced on an Android. Like literally, I had no problems with the Nexus 5 at all. It did have wireless charging. See, I don't even remember that. Like, if it did have wireless charging, then that specific phone was like way ahead of its time. I don't remember the Nexus 5 have wireless charging though, so that's I remember it had NFC. I don't recall it having Qi charging capabilities at the time. So again, maybe that's just me. I don't know. I feel like buying one of those old phones just to see if it'll even work in 2019, right, or whatever. I mean, I reviewed the Nexus 5X. That it just means that I might have to get on eBay right now, guys. Let's see. See if I can find one in good shape. The Nexus 4 unlocked. I can get one for about $30 on eBay right now, which is pretty crazy. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Now that I'm looking at the device, I'm just like looking at it and I'm just like, wow, you know what I mean? You can get the Google Nexus 6P for like $60, by the way, because I guess because of the whole Huawei ban or whatever. I'm actually tempted to maybe get one of these devices, man. Buy it now or $30 or best offer. Wow. Someone has it brand new, open box, $69. Wow. Oh, someone has one in like the original box. Okay, that's the original Nexus 5. I'm excited, guys. I might do a line of smartphone videos on what's going on here. It did have wireless Qi charging. Wow, that's amazing. The only thing it didn't have was the LTE H plus. I think it did have H plus connectivity. I just know it didn't have. Well, maybe it didn't. Maybe you're right. Nah, I don't want to try Swappa. I'm more of an eBay guy to be honest. Feebay, if you know what I mean. But owning a Nexus 4 in 2019, that's got to be interesting. I guess I wonder how bad the phone would be. It was a good phone. I mean, it was like what a Snapdragon like 800, I think, at the time. So it really wasn't horrible, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm just responding to. I didn't mind H plus or HSPCA plus or whatever you want to call it at the time because it was actually fast in my. It was to be honest, I had faster speeds with H plus than LTE at the time. So I didn't complain too hard with H plus, but I think at the time I was only getting like 40 to 50 megs download speed. LTE obviously brought it up to like 100, I guess. Um, but I mean, even then, LTE is not even that impressive to be honest. Oh yeah, it had the Snapdragon S4 Pro. I remember that. Mikey Tech, I actually am a part of the Amazon affiliate program, man. So I'm already a part of it, man, and I post up links all the time. If you look at my most of my recent videos, I've actually been a part of the affiliate program since 20 at the beginning of 2018. So any thing that I purchase off Amazon that I do reviews on, I actually post affiliate links. It's just that I don't get a lot of people that purchase from those links. I get people that click the links, but then they don't end up purchasing. So I'm not that in that area of like YouTube partners or YouTube popularity yet where a lot of people are clicking those links and buying those products, you know what I mean? But TSB, you have me interested in actually wanting to buy a Nexus 4 now, man. So I might actually buy a used Nexus 4 just to see, um, just to see how good it is, and if the phone is even usable in like 2019. I might try to connect it to like my Visible service or something like that. So that'll be pretty funny if that's the case. You know what I mean? Original LG Nexus 5, but I mean, not a lot of them for sale online, obviously. Let's see. Nothing wrong with this one. But I remember it was a good pocketable phone, and I cannot complain whatsoever. Like, it was interesting. But I remember the internal memory on it was horrible. I think there was only like a 16 gig and an 18 gig version of that. I don't remember if there was like a higher like version of it. You know what I mean? So, oh man, but the ones on eBay are so in such ugly, cruddy shape also. So you really have to find one that's like in okay condition. You know what I mean? It was a very good design phone for its time, though. I think like people are underrated the Nexus 4 at the time, and yes, I really loved the back of it. It was like amazing. This is a 16 gigabyte version. I feel like once I get it, it's gonna just run out of memory really quick. So yeah, I think there was only an 8 gig version and then a 16 gig version. Maybe there was a 32 gig version out there. I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, I guess back in the day, like the apps and all that were not as heavy as far as the memory goes. And if you look at it, it says it only has 2 and 3G capabilities, but I mean, it had 4G capabilities. It just wasn't good. Okay, let's see. Mikey says I have the Asus. Mike, okay, hold on. Oh yeah, Mike, I'm a part of the affiliate program though. Let's see. If I'm not wrong, 32 I believe didn't come until the Nexus 5. That's ridiculous. 16 gigs of internal memory, that's like nothing, man. But I feel like for its time, I guess that would be a lot. Mikey says I have the Asus ROG 2 gaming Android phone. It has an 885 Snapdragon processor with a 6.4-inch display. Watching you live. Oh man, that's an amazing phone, by the way. I've seen a few videos on it, and that phone is crazy, by the way. I would love to get that phone just to get like all the attachments with it, just to see how good gaming it is. All right, guys, let's see. Oh, you're talking about the version of Android? I think, yeah, it came with 4.2. And if you think about it, man, after Android 4.0, the versions of Android that came out after that weren't really like they just skip numbers now. So you have Android 5. Android 5.0. Yes, you had like Android up to like Android, I think what, 5.2, and then after Android Marshmallow, which is Android 6, they just jump from number to number to number. So Android 6, Android 7, Android 8. I think Android 8 had Android 8.1 if I'm not correct on it, but they still called it that version of they still called it that version of Android, you know what I mean? Which I believe Android 8 was what, Android Oreo. So if it was 8.1, it was still considered Oreo. But if you go back to the Android 4.0 eras, 4.1 was like what, ice cream sandwich, 4.2 was Jelly Bean, 4.4 was Kit Kat, and then Android 5.0 jumped to like, I don't even remember. There's just so many versions of Android now. Or maybe Android 5.0 was Kit Kat. I don't even remember. He says, I got it for Christmas from my dad early. My bad, misspelled. It has a. Does it have a Snapdragon 855 or 855 plus? Because I know now that like they're basically promoting phones with the Android 865 processor, which is even better than the last one. So it's just pretty crazy. There we go, Android Lollipop, which was Android 5.0. Yes, so I mean, it's just pretty crazy the amount of versions of Android, but like if you think about it, Android 4.0, the longevity of it kind of lasted a lot longer than all these other versions because again, you had 4.0, which was originally what I don't remember what 4.0 was originally called, but I remember 4.0 or 4.1 was ice cream sandwich, right? Um, Again, Jelly Bean, Kit Kat, and then it jumped to that from that to Lollipop. So and then Marshmallow and then Nougat. I wasn't a fan of the Nougat name. Android Nougat, and then you had Oreo, and then you had Pie, and then what's Android 10? I don't even know what Android 10 is now. Android 10 is Android what it's Android Q now or whatever. Q would be Android Cool Whip or something like that. Android Cool Whip. I wonder what's gonna happen when they get to Z. Are they gonna start over and like, or are they gonna go backwards? And are they just gonna add letters like Android AB, Android A, A ABC or whatever? I don't even know. So they didn't even give it like a name. They didn't have it like a code name. They just called it Android 10, which is kind of disappointing. But at the same time, I guess maybe there was no dessert or candy with the letter Q. Maybe something cool enough. So, but again, guys, take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. But guys, thank you all for being with me tonight. This might be one of my last streams of the year, one of my last live streams of the year. Maybe we might do a live stream either the week of Christmas or the week of before New Year's. We'll see how busy work gets this next week. I'm gonna try to post up a couple videos on the Android phones I have right now, which is the CoolPad Legacy S and the again the ZTE Blade A7. I was thinking about buying another smartphone, but I'm just not gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna do it until either after Christmas or something. After my YouTube earnings come in, I will probably take care of that, guys. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. Everyone that was here today, Rob Crabtree, Mikey, TSB, Tectwan, whoever joined in tonight, whoever missed the chat, which I know that would be a few guys that normally join in on my live stream. If you guys didn't hit this one, hopefully you guys get to watch the replay. So thank you all for watching all hour and 13 minutes of this. But again, guys, thank you all for watching. If I don't get to talk to you guys before the holiday, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy whatever holiday you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate any holidays and you're atheist or whatever, then just enjoy the day. You know what I mean? But again, we don't talk to each other before then, happy holidays, happy New Year, and hopefully 2020 will become it will just be better for me as far as like my content, as far as my my user subscriptions, everything like that. So guys, just hopefully root for me and we'll see what happens in 2020. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. You guys have a great night. Okay.